Okay, good morning. Welcome to
FamilyMath65.
FamilyMath65. Today we're going to do a cool video about finding how tall our flagpole is. You can see the shadow of the flagpole. I'll show you the flagpole in a second. Unfortunately, it's right in the sun. But we're going to do it through something called proportions. So we're going to measure the length of each one of your shadows and then use that to figure out how tall the flagpole is. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Okay, so stand still. Okay, you ready? Your shadow is, you ready for this? Okay, remember this, 100 inches long.
Whoa.
Whoa. Okay, and your shadow is, are you ready for this? 90 inches long. Okay, so your shadow's 90 inches long, your shadow's 100 inches long. Are you ready to go inside and do some math?
Yeah.
Yeah! Alright, here we go. And just for ease of seeing things, there's our little flagpole that we have. And we're going to figure out how tall that is. Okay, great. Okay, we're back inside and we're going to write on the... What have you guys done to the board? Alright, hold on. Okay, now we're back to calm reality, right? Okay, so we're going to figure out some fun stuff. Okay, so one boy, you, are 52 inches tall, and you casted a 90-inch shadow, right?
Yeah.
You are 57 inches tall, about, right?
Yeah.
And you cast a 100-inch shadow. We measured the flagpole, and the flagpole had a 42-foot shadow. These are all approximate, right? And X is how high the flagpole is. Okay? Now, if we want to put things into inches, we don't have to, but if we want to put things into inches, 42 feet, we got to multiply by 12 to get inches, right?
Yep.
Okay, now 42 times 12 is 42 times 10, which is 420, plus 42 times 2, which is 84. So we're going to call that about 500 inches. It's really 504 inches, but just to keep the numbers easy, and that's actually a nice bit of luck, it's about 500 inches. Okay? So, let's look first at this shadow that was 100 inches long. How many times, what do you have to multiply this shadow by to get to this shadow?
5.
5. So what do you have to multiply this height by to get this height, do you think?
5.
5. Okay, so what's 57 times 5?
Well, 50 times 5 is 250.
Okay, so it's 250.
And 7 times 5 is 35.
Okay, and what does that give us?
285.
285 inches. We'll figure out what that is in feet in a second, okay? Now, here's an interesting question. What do we have to multiply 90 by to get to
about 500?
To get to about 500?
Well, 90 times 6 is 30. It's 55. It's 540.
Okay, 90 times 6 is 540, and what's 90 times 5?
Well, you have to subtract 90 from 540.
Okay, well, but you can also do 90 times 5. Do you know what 9 times 5 is?
9 times 5 is 45.
So what's 90 times 5?
450.
450. So it's in between 5 and 6, right? So maybe we should just call it 5.5?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. So 52 times 5.5, okay, is going to be 52 times 5 plus half of 52. Do you know what half of 52 is?
Half of 52 is 26.
26, good job. So we have to do 52 times 5 plus 26. Okay, what's 52 times 5? Go ahead and tell me.
Well, it's 250 plus 10. It's 260.
260 plus 26 is?
286.
286. How about that? Really close. Okay, so we estimate that flagpole is about 285 inches or about 286 inches. That's amazingly close from our
Is
approximation.
286 a multiple of 12?
Well, let's see. We know what do we know is a multiple of 12 in the 200s? It's really easy.
Well, it's 240.
240 would be, 240 inches would be how many feet?
Well, it's 20 feet.
20 feet. Okay, now we have to add about, what, 40, well, if we added 48 inches, how many feet would that be?
48 is 4 feet.
Okay,
So it's 24 feet.
so our flagpole is about 24 feet. That's pretty fun. And we can't measure that, but what we could do is we found your shadow, and then we said these triangles are all the same because the sun, which is way far away, is casting that shadow. So it's going to make all these triangles the same. One's 100 long, one's 90 long, one's 500 long.
Do you think we could have just calculated like one of us?
Oh yeah, we could. Well, see how similar it was?
Yeah.
And that was just by a simple approximation, right?
Yeah.
So that's pretty cool. So we just found out our flagpole is about 24 feet high just by measuring some shadows. Isn't that cool? All right, high five, guys. Good job. Good job with this. Was this fun?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now we finally know how tall that flagpole is.